Good morning, Great Age Movement. Happy Saturday. My name is Taylor. I'm so happy to be here with you again, getting a little moving and grooving on your Saturday morning. So I am going to walk you through a couple movements today. We're going to do some cardio, some upper body, some lower body. And first things first, I do just want to say that all the things I'm going to be giving you today are just opportunities to move your body. I'll give you some modifications, but please make sure that you check with your doctor. And if anything does happen, you start to feel any pain, just go ahead and stop moving and just enjoy the rest of the show from your chair. So first of all, let's go through some of the materials that would be helpful for you to have today if you have them at home. Of course, little weights, 1, 2, 3 pound is perfect. If you have them, great. If you don't have weights, cans will work just fine. We have some ranch style beans here. 1 pound weights are perfect. They're gonna do just the job. I also have an ankle weight. I probably won't be actually using this today, but if you have one, there are gonna be some movements where you can use that to level up a little bit. And then I also have a little mini medicine ball, which will be helpful too today, and we'll go through some workouts that you can use this as well. So, one question before we get started. Are you ready to get a little sweaty this morning? All right, let's do it. We're gonna just start with some nice and easy stretches. So go ahead and find a standing position. Again, you can do this from a chair, and I do have a chair over here that I might address at some point. If you wanna go ahead and have a seat to get started, that's fine. If you're standing with me, go ahead, find nice square feet underneath your hips, and just start to roll out your neck. And just say good morning to your neck. Maybe wiggle your fingers. And then switch directions. Standing nice and tall. Focus on your breathing. One more turn. And then start to roll the shoulders back. Let's wake up the shoulders and the chest. And then switching directions, shoulders come to the front. I just did a cycling class earlier, so my shoulders feel a little tight, so it feels good to roll them out. Now let the hands fall and just start to roll out the wrists too. I like that. Maybe you roll them out in front of you, switching directions. Ooh. I don't do this very often, so it feels good to roll out your hands and roll out your wrists, especially if you spend a lot of time maybe on the computer, typing at the keyboard. It feels good to roll out different parts of your body. All right, we're feeling good. Shake it out a little bit. I do want to do a couple leg stretches before we start to move into cardio. So get yourself a nice wide stance, and we're just gonna lean to the right. If you can, as far as you can go is fine enough. And just starts to reach down, stretching out your core. And standing up tall, stretching the other side. So once you start to feel this here, we're just gonna pick up the movement a little bit so you can feel it in your core. Your obliques are lighting up. Feels good to move your spine this way. We don't usually do this. Great, awesome. And then bring your legs back together and let's just touch our toes, nice and simple. Reaching down all the way as far as you can go and standing all the way back up. If you do need a little balance here, find a table, find a chair, and reach all the way down, stretching out your hamstrings. And stand all the way back up. Just a few more. We're gonna pick up the pace a little bit to start building some heat. All right. Oh, and again, if you have a chair and if you're sitting down, you can touch your toes from this chair. So, don't forget, if you need the chair, use the chair. Last two, one more stretch. All right, we're feeling warm. Let's start to build a little bit more heat in the for a cardio section. So a little bit of a cardio burst. We're just gonna start with a march. Nice and easy. Picking the legs up, squeezing the core. Maybe you find a little bit of a sprinter position here as you're picking up the legs, making sure you're bringing the knees all the way up. And again, you know the table is right here in case you need that balance. The level up, of course, is no balance, but you do you know? It's your Saturday morning. Do what feels right for you. And of course, if this is feeling nice and easy, you can pick up the pace. You don't have to wait for me to give you permission. You know what your body can handle. All right, about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're feeling nice and warm. I'm feeling warm. You feeling warm?
Yeah!
Oh, all right. Okay, we're gonna start to work the lower body now. I am gonna use the counter I have in front of me for balance to kind of show some of these movements. Again, if you have a chair, great. If you don't have any of these things and you're totally comfortable with your balance, that's fine too. But we are going to start with the lower body. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn face to the side to you guys, have my hands on the counter for some extra balance. And we're just gonna start with a nice little kickback of the legs. So the legs find directly below the hips, hands are resting for balance, and we just pick up that right leg and kick it straight back. So you can see my foot there coming all the way back. I'm gonna start slow because I want you to feel all of the muscles running down from your glutes, your hamstring, all the way to the calves and the heel as we pick it up. So let's pick up the pace a little bit to feel the squeeze in the glutes. We got to build that booty on Saturday morning. Hello. Hi. Ooh, booty squeeze. And make sure as you lift up to the top, you're squeezing the glutes as well. I'm finding the music here. We take it up and lower. Lift and drop. Squeeze, release. So good. You have 4 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, switch legs, shake it out a little bit. Let's take it on the left side now. Take it up, lift, lower. And again, I'm finding the beat of the music. If you need to go slower, you go slower. And if this is feeling extremely easy for you, you're like, Taylor, I can do more. Why don't you take one hand off the counter? Ooh, a little extra balance challenge. Maybe the other hand comes off too. Maybe your hands find a heart center. This is super leveled up. I can't even do this for that long, so I'm gonna put my hands back on the counter. Squeezing that little smiley face on the bottom of the glute. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the burn on a Saturday morning. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the glutes are woken up. Now let's get the hips opened, okay? So again, we're standing right here. We're finding the counter for balance. And we're just gonna start to open our hips up. Nice little hip opener here. Open the window, drop it all the way down. So you pick your knee up, you open it out, and you drop it all the way down. All right, you got 8 right here. Come on, take it up. Y'all, these movements are simple but effective, I promise. This is great for balance, mobility, opening the joint muscles here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake out the legs again, both legs on the ground. Pull the shoulders back, take a deep breath. Other side, left leg starts to open wide. So you've been here before. Notice how it feels a little bit different maybe on the other side, especially after you've just opened up your right hip. Feeling it on the left side. And remember, you're looking straight forward. You're using your balance all in that right foot while you open up the left hip. You have 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Okay, we're done with the legs. Oh, actually, you know what? I think we have maybe one more leg workout, and then I want to do a little bit more cardio. And this one's going to be spicy. So we're staying right here. All we're doing is lifting straight up and down on the balls of our toes. It's a calf raise. So find the legs right directly below the knees, square to the hips. Find the counter and lift straight up like a little elevator and straight down. Ooh, my ankle just cracked. Hello, I think that needed to happen. Straight up, squeezing the calves at the top and lower. Take it up and drop. We're gonna start slow and then we'll pick up our pace. Right here, pick up the pace. We lift, lower. So see my ankles coming up and down. Building in the calves. It feels so good. 8 more right here, come on. And then also you can squeeze your core too, right? We need to have the balance coming into the toes, rocking from the toes to the heels. Use your core to stabilize your foundation. I know I said 8 more, but I want to keep going. Don't be mad at me. Come on, stay with me. Great age movements. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, Lord. My calves. I feel like they were just baking in the oven. All right, so now we're feeling warm in our lower body, but I want to bring some heat back to the upper body. So we're just going to start stretching it out and kind of reaching a little bit to build a little bit of heat. So reach, pull back. And again, if I'm moving a little too fast, take it at your own pace. Reaching the arms across the body, building a little bit of warmth so that when we hit those upper body workouts and movements, your shoulders, your biceps, your back are going to be warmed and ready to go. So keep reaching forward. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just one more little movement before we head into the upper body. I just want to do a little walking jack. So all you got to do, step out on the right, then step out on the left. If jumping jacks are in your practice, if that feels right, go there. I'm not going there because that's not what I want to do right now. I just want to walk it out. So take a big step out, arms go overhead as high as you can. If you can only reach about halfway, that's fine too. You can find goalpost arms. And man, even without the jumps, I'm like, who's that been on the other end? It's warm in here, y'all, man. All right, you have 4 more on each side. Oh yeah, the music's picking up. When I hear that, I just wanna, pick up the pace a little bit, add a little dance moves into it. Ready? Last 2, last 1. All right, shake it out. Finding our countertop again or our chair if you have that at home as well. We're gonna work the upper body now. So right from the start, we're hitting push-ups, okay? Here's your modifications. You're gonna find your hands nice and sturdy on that counter. The modification comes for how close you stand versus how far away. So this is very, very far. You can see the angle that I'm creating with my body here, dropping into it. This may not be your option today. You may need to be a little bit closer. So wherever you are, maybe find a middle ground and start to drop in, lowering into the first push-up and push back up. We're just gonna start really slow so that you can get comfortable with your angle and putting the weight of your upper body into your arms. Now, I like to find a wide arm push-up, which is what I'm doing now. My elbows are going straight out. If you don't want to do that and you want to find something else, you can also drop your elbows straight in by your hips. That's more of a traditional push-up, but I like the feeling in my chest that comes from when I hit a wide elbow. So I'm gonna step out even farther. If you're having an easy time, take another step back. Add in a little bit of depth and push, nice and slow. We're not gonna pick up the pace on this one because this is about quality, not about quantity. Make sure you're breathing as you lower, exhaling as you push. Inhale, exhale. Can you give me 4 more? 4. Whoo, I'm starting to feel the shakes a little bit, guys. And if you can just do 1 more, that's perfect. Just go for it. Last one. Whoo! Oh my goodness, I need a little back stretch here, okay? I want you to just bring your legs back. Oh, and let your head fall. Oh my goodness gracious. Stretching out the shoulders after those push-ups. Oh my gosh, I need a little break. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale everything out, all that good work. All right, slowly lift up, walking forward. Whoo, we could just call it at that, should we? No, I think we got a little bit of time left. Let's keep working, okay, guys? So continuing with the upper body, we're gonna work a little bit of our materials. So if you have the weights, if you have cans, now's your time to shine. Grab whatever feels right for you. And if you're like, I don't want weights today, no problem. No cans of beans, no problem. I am gonna grab onto my weights and I just wanna work, we're gonna work a little bit of an arm combo and we're gonna start with a nice and easy bicep curl. So lock your elbows into the side body and then start lifting through the weights. Standing up nice and tall and curling the weights up to the shoulders. Breathing. Take it up and down. Feeling the outside of the biceps now. Turn the palms to face each other so you get a hammer curl here. So you can see how there's a 90-degree angle. My elbows are locked into my hips and I'm just hinging at the elbows. Making sure you're standing up nice and tall. Your shoulders are pulled back, right? You're not hunched over. You're standing up nice and tall. Form is so important here. Give me 3, 2, 1 more. We're gonna hold it at the top, and then here's your burnout, your shoulder burnout. Reach as far as you can up to the ceiling. As far as you can go is perfect. So reaching straight up and straight down. Again, as high as you can go is perfect for you this morning. So this is the burnout. I know your shoulders are already feeling a little tired. We just worked your biceps. They're feeling a little tired too, but you can push through this. You got this. Great age movement. Come on. Give me 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it at the top. Then slowly, slowly, slowly lower the weight. Shake out the shoulders. All right, all right. We're almost done with the upper body. We have a couple more things that we can do here using our countertop for balance. So really, this is actually an important material today. I should have said that at the beginning. Again, chair, counter, something that you can use to maintain your balance today. So I'm gonna keep the weight in my right hand. I invite you to do the same. Left hand comes to the counter. Find a little bit of an angle here, not quite as much as what you were doing for the push-up, but a little bit of something so that you can hinge forward. The right arm is gonna drop down. You're gonna kind of lock your elbow into the side body like we had with the hammer curls, and then you're gonna kick the tricep back, feeling it light up. Ooh, a spicy jalapeno, I feel that. That's like a extra espresso shot in your latte this morning. Kicking back, and releasing. This is like the best way to isolate your tricep. So to get you through this, I want you to envision what you're gonna do today. What's your goal? Number one goal that you have on this Saturday. Maybe it's to do some gardening, maybe it's to finish a book you're reading. Either way, picture yourself finishing that goal as you continue to stress out the tricep and light it up on fire. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Oh my Lord, my tricep is on fire, you guys. All right, we gotta do the other side though. What we do on the right, we always gotta do on the left. Again, so finding, I'm actually gonna face you this way. I think you guys can see me just fine. Finding your right arm to the counter so I can look at you straight, perfect. And then dropping the left arm down, locking the elbow into the side body and kicking straight back. So now if you're checking out my kitchen, let's play a little game of I Spy, yeah? Do we see the bananas? Oh my gosh, they are not ripe. They're very green. The avocados look okay though. Just trying to distract you guys. I know this tricep is a burner. Keep kicking back. You have 8 more. Give me 4 more. Reach all the way, then lower. Reach. Last 2. Last 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. Drop your weights. Roll the shoulders back. Oh my goodness. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Maybe wipe off the sweat. I'm getting sweaty, guys. This is not a joke on this Saturday, all right? So I think we have a little bit more time. I want to do 1 more cardio burst, and then we're going to save a little time for stretching at the end, okay? So let's go back to those knee raises. Find your balance if you need it, and just start to raise up. Opposite hand comes with opposite foot. If you're not balancing, and you're squeezing your core as you crunch into this movement. So good. I'm gonna try to hit the level up here. So no balancing. I'm squeezing as I lift. And just this movement is balance enough. Perfect. We're gonna come back to those walking jacks in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Let's go right into those walking jacks. So arms go up overhead as high as you can go. And make sure that, we've already been here before, so you're comfortable, that you're pushing yourself so that you feel a challenge, but not any pain. Few more here, and then we're gonna hit our final cardio and core burst. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out again. Give yourself a little sexy shimmy on your Saturday. Here's your final core movement. We're gonna come back to the counter in front of us. We're calling this the twisting crunch, okay? It's gonna require all of your body, so I need your ears open, paying attention here. Finding your placement. We've already been here before. Hands are nice and sturdy on the edge of the counter. Maybe line up your palms with the edge of the counter. And the movement here is all about the core, the obliques. We're gonna be squeezing them as we pull our leg up to meet our wrist. So the left knee comes to the right wrist. You twist and squeeze the oblique, and you lower. Right knee to left wrist, lower. And that's the movement right here. You're picking up your knees. It's a lower back and lower core workout. As you pull the knee up, squeeze and twist. We got about 25 seconds right here. This is really good for the obliques, guys. Keep it up. Again, going at your own speed and deciding if you're getting comfortable, you can pick up the pace. Maybe squeeze a little tighter, twist a little deeper. You got 8 seconds right here. Come on. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. You are finished with the core burst. Okay, guys, we got about 3 minutes worth of stretching so we can just cool everything down. And we're gonna start just the same way we started, from our neck, shoulders, wrists, all the way down to the bottom of our body. So find your nice resting position. Again, you can find the chair if you need to have a little seat. We just did a lot of work, 25 minutes of hard work. So have a seat if you need. Otherwise, stay standing with me and just start to roll out your neck while you take some deep breaths in. And exhale all of it out. And then switch rotations, rotating to the left side, clockwise if you started counterclockwise, or the reverse. Okay, opening our eyes, bringing our shoulders up, start to roll the head back. The shoulders go back. You guys, I got pretty sweaty today. It's a good feeling. I like it. And then switch directions with the shoulders. Really making the movement as big as you can. All right, and on that last one, let your wrists come out in front of you and just start out to roll out the wrists. Twisting them, waking up the fingers, the knuckles, either direction. Good morning, fingers. All right, let the hands roll all the way down. We're gonna just stretch out those obliques that we worked really hard, remember? With those twisting crunches. So start to lean over to your right side and stretch out the left oblique. So you feel the stretch running from kind of the top of your ribs all the way down to your left hip. Reach a little bit deeper, as low as you can. Feel the spine start to bend a little bit as well. And then standing up tall, roll the shoulders back one more time, and then reach over to the left side. Feel the stretch running down your right oblique, hip, all the way up to your ribs. Last 3, reach a little deeper, 2, 1, slowly stand up nice and tall. Let's find a quad stretch. So here, I want you to grab onto the chair or to the counter to find balance. What you're gonna do, if this practice, if this is an ability that you have, I want you to grab your right ankle to your right hand and start to feel a little bit of a quad stretch right here. If this is not something that you can do, all you have to do is keep your feet on the ground, and let's just do a little toe stretch as well. So you can reach down to your toes if a quad stretch is not in your practice. But it's in mine, so I'm going to stretch out my quads a little bit. And remember, lean on your left hand for balance here. We're still breathing, we're still cooling down, so make sure you focus on the inhales and the exhales. Let's switch legs to our other side. So I'm going to turn and face you guys so you can see my side profile. My left hand comes to my left foot. I try to keep my knees in line with each other. My shoulders rolled back again. Tall form throughout the entire class. Squeezing a little bit tighter if you can feel that quad stretch. Again, if you're just in a forward fold, stretching, touching your toes, that's perfect as well. All right. And then we worked those calves. So let's do a little bit of a calf stretch here. All I want you to do, step the right foot back just a little bit, and then kind of step into pushing back into your right heel so that you can feel a stretch running straight down the back of your calf on the right side. So the left leg is just to support you. The left hand's on the counter here for balance. And kind of push your heel down so you can feel the calf stretching out. And then switch legs. Right foot comes to front, left leg goes back, finding kind of a hinge at the waist. And then push your left heel down into the ground so you can feel that calf stretching out. Pushing into your front right knee. Good morning, calves. I think they might be a little sore tomorrow, but that's a good feeling. All right, let's do a few more arms to just cool everything down. So I want you to find your right arm across your body. Stretching out the bicep here that we worked. Maybe rolling out the wrists again. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching arms. Left arm comes across the body. Use your right hand to support it as you stretch out the bicep, the shoulder, and the tricep. Last 3, 2, 1. And then my favorite stretch, but again, I realize not everyone can do this, is just bringing your right arm overhead, letting it hinge at the elbow, and then using your left arm to just give yourself a little bit of a shoulder stretch and a tricep stretch here. So bring your arm up as far as you can. Just for a few more seconds. I always feel really good after this stretch. And then shake it out, switching on the other side. And if you need to just kind of bring it across your neck, that's fine as well. So options are behind your head if you can. If you can't reach all the way there, neck is right in front of your neck is fine as well. Last 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. It's been so much fun hanging out with you this morning. I hope you had a good workout. I hope you got a little sweaty. I hope you feel a little bit more flexible. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Again, my name's Taylor. We're here with Great Age Movement, and we hope to see you guys next week.